Hello, everyone. This is the Voice of Hope Media. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this special edition of Let's Give It a Voice here at the Voice of Hope Media with your host, 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢. Today, it's not our usual Let's Give It a Voice edition, but it's a very special one to talk about the finals of a very special competition that was launched way back in March by 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢 Beauty and Fashion, sponsored by Linda Amungwa. So this competition is called 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢's Young Designers Contest. This competition was launched with single parents and the orphans in mind who are below 30. But an exception was made because many individuals contacted the sponsors and showed interest that they would like to be part of the competition. And they proved beyond doubt that they really want to be part of this competition, and they were added onto the competition. Like I said, an exception was made. Most often, every rule has an exception, and this competition wasn't different from any other. The competition started with about 16 competitors or 16 contestants, and every week there was a task for each and every one of them to complete, which was what was used to determine who was to stay in the competition and who was to leave through public votes and also through the votes from the juries. So the public votes were mostly from social media and also from YouTube channels. Over the last couple of weeks, many have left in tears and also in appreciation of this opportunity given to them by Linda Amungwa of 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢 Beauty and Fashion to showcase their talents as far as fashion designing is concerned. The competition has been tight and it has been very close. And as we get towards the end today, we are going to have a conversation with the finalists. Can you imagine? They started 16 of them, and today we are hosting the finals, and there are only 3 of them for 2 prizes to be won. So who is going to go home with that huge sum of money? We don't know, but they are going to determine today. They are going to tell us how passionate they are for this competition. They've already at least demonstrated how passionate they are as far as this competition is concerned by proving to us that they are not only talkers, but they are doers, because they have shown us designs produced by them. And it was quite amazing that they could come up with very brilliant, very beautiful, fashionable designs within a short space of time. For your information, the first prize of 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢's Young Designers Contest is a huge sum of 350,000 francs CFA. I hope you heard that well. It's 350,000 francs CFA. And again, in addition to that, the winner, that's the first prize, he or she will be going home as well, owning a brand new website. Yes, a brand new website they will be having after they've won, and also maintenance for the website for a whole year. And this has been through the generosity of Judsong at High Up Web. Then the second winner will have 150,000 francs CFA. The sponsor for the second prize has chosen to stay anonymous, which we all respect. Now you've heard about this competition. You've heard about the contestants, how they started 16 of them, and today they are just three. But who is going to take home 350,000 francs with a brand new website? We don't know yet. Who is going to be the second winner with a huge sum of 150,000 francs? These finals today, this live show today is going to determine. The public is there for you guys. They are listening, they are watching. So you have to prove your worth today. They've already seen your designs, but you have the chance today to prove to them that you want that money and to show them how passionate you are in this competition. So you are all welcome once more. And on the studio today, we have Goddy Brown. He's the only male in the studio today. We have Magdal Teji. There is also Olive. There's also Olive Takang, who I think she's still on her way because of technical issues or because of network connection. She's still trying to log in. So while we are waiting for her, we are going to start. As I've mentioned, we have our finalists today for the Amosis Young Designers Contest, sponsored by Linda Amungwa of Amosi Beauty and Fashion. You're welcome once more. And I just want to take this special occasion to welcome each and every one of you watching. Make sure you share. Make sure you invite your friends and families to watch and cheer our finalists, and also to be able to vote for them as well. Share, invite your friends, like, promote them, because today will determine whether they are going to go home with the first prize or the second prize. And you all know how much or what this amount of money will do to your business. So let me start by bringing on Goddy Brown. Are you able to introduce yourself, just your name, and then the rest will come later? Hi, Goddy.
Eh, I not get.
Can you get me? Goddy, just introduce your name and then the rest will come later. Sorry, guys, we are having some technical issues here. All our contestants they are all the way from Cameroon, and oftentimes we do have technical issues. We do have connection problems from Cameroon. While waiting, I would like to start with you, Magdal. So you introduce yourself, who Magdal is, then you also talk about what pushed you into applying for this competition. Over to you, my dear. Are you there?
And for and hello to. Can you hear me?
Yes, we will
Hello.
try and yeah, let's try and see if the
Okay.
network
Thank you.
let's see if the network is going to get better. But while we are waiting, I'll play your video just to show our guests, that our audience, what you've been up to for this week since the competition started.
Okay. Okay.
All right, over to you now.
Thank you very much, Madam 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐞'𝐬. And hello to everyone watching me out there. I am 𝐀𝐦𝐮 Magdalene from Cameroon, precisely from the northwest region of Cameroon. I am 34 years old. And what actually pushed me to partake in this competition is the fact that I learned about the so much award that awaits the winner. And more to that, I have been just indoors doing a bit of designing, and my talents have been so hidden. So I saw this as a great opportunity for my skills to be exposed to the world. So in the first place, I wanted my skills to be exposed so that people know that there's somebody existing somewhere in Cameroon like 𝐀𝐦𝐮 Magdalene, and she's a fantastic fashion designer. And she's just indoor and her talents are being wasted. So she needs to go out there, get herself exposed, maybe open her own shop where she can train others, and then equally make money for herself, which she can use to take care of herself and her family. So actually, that's the decision.
Okay, thank you so much for that. So what are your plans for the future? Remember that this is your opportunity to win this 350,000 francs or
I
150,000
badly
francs.
need to win
What
this.
what are your plans for the future as far as this is concerned if you win the money? You there? We are so sorry, guys. There's a lot of technical problems, and we are trying to sort it out. I think it should be more of a network problem. So while we are waiting, we can just play her video so that you can see what she's doing. Okay, Magdal, talk us through your designs from task 1 till task 5. What did you do and how did you feel about it? What were your experiences?
Thank you once again, Madam Beng. The very first task we're asked to do, we're asked to make a short video of at most 10 minutes, telling the public about ourselves and our vision. So I made the video and that was the most challenging task of the competition, because I had never made a video to show on social media or to show in public. So it actually took me a lot of time, and also the fact that I was not really used to with social media and editing. It was really hell on me, posting and trimming and adjusting all that. It was really hell on me. But thank God I succeeded. Then the second task we're asked to do was to produce an outfit for a formal occasion, either baptism, burial, dinner, or traditional ceremony. So I came up with the idea of producing a dress, an outfit for a traditional wedding, because during that weekend my best friend was about to get married to do her traditional marriage. So I designed an outfit for a traditional marriage, which I put on. Was to produce an emoji t-shirt. Either you just design the t-shirt or you sew it yourself. So immediately I went to the market and I got my materials. I bought my materials. I came and cut, I sewed, and I designed the emoji t-shirt with. Then the third task we were asked to do, the fourth rather, was to produce an outfit for a birthday, an outfit for either for a boy or for a girl of at least 5 years old. So I produced a birthday outfit for my daughter, and I designed it
We are so sorry once more for the technical problems, but we hope she will come back. Let's play another video for one of the contestants.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢 Tabot, contestant number 3, Team Jude of 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢 Fashion and Design Contest. I'm here to make a presentation of task 2 of the show, which is to make a presentation of any good outfits that we have ever made as fashion designers. I can't see anything. What do I do?
Kata keki kata, oh kata, kata.
Hi, Olive. Hi, Olivia. Can you hear me? Thank you so
Hello,
much, everyone. Hi. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. If you are just joining in, you're tuned onto the Voice of Hope Media with myself, 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢, as the host. Today, we are hosting a special competition called 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐞'𝐬 Young Designers Contest. This competition is by a family business called 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐞'𝐬 Beauty and Fashion, and this competition is sponsored by Linda 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐞'𝐬, and we are pleased here at the Voice of Hope Media to host the finalists. Like I said, this competition started with 16 contestants, and now they are down to 3 contestants. And today is the finals. We are having the finals live show today with them. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of network problems, but however it is, we are still going to continue, and we talk with them as soon as they come on to the studio. Then we also have their videos here, which you can also watch. The first prize for this competition is a huge 350,000 francs CFA. And the person who will be going home with this huge amount of money will also be going home with a brand new website with 1 year maintenance. And this generosity can only come from St. Jude, from High Web organization. So Olivia Takang is here. We've just watched her video, and there were some very good designs there. And thank you so much for showing us your talents, for being resilient, and for not giving up despite the odds. You know what I'm talking about. Yes,
Thank you.
I do appreciate that in you, and keep up. So today is your opportunity to let us know. Let your friends know, let your audience know why you want to win this competition. Why do you think you should be the one to take that 350,000 francs home? Why do you think you need a brand new website? Or is it 150,000 francs you're looking for? So talk to us. Let us know who Olive is and what you've been up to since this competition started. Over to you.
Yeah, good evening, Madam AC. Good evening, all my fellow contestants. Good evening, viewers and all the fans. I'm really happy to finally join you guys here, despite all odds. So I just want to use this opportunity to thank God for permitting me to join you. And I would like to say I am not out for the second prize. Oh no. I will never be
Like
out for
that.
the second prize. Yeah,
I
I am
like
out for
that.
the first prize. Yeah, I believe that we are all into it. No one is better than the other, but the best will take the first prize.
Good.
So I just want to continue to say I really need this money because right from the onset from our tax one, in which we were to talk about ourselves, I made everything clear about myself, about my dreams right from childhood. Yeah, I discovered it in me. It wasn't like my parents discovered it and they said, no, you will do this, you will do this, you will do this. They saw it in me and they just needed to orientate me. But unfortunately, the time I needed the most, that they were supposed to be there for me, my father was no longer there. My mom alone couldn't like stand by me because we were 8 of us, and she stood by the others. As for me, she saw me like like a girl who is very strong. She's capable of fending for herself. Yeah, I used to remember there are times that I would just sit and ask my mom, "Mommy, are you sure I am really your daughter?" Because I see a big difference. She'll cry. She'll cry. She'll tell me, "My daughter, I know you are a strong girl. When I compare you and the others, I know if I leave these other ones, they will go astray. But as for you, I can see the greatness in you already. I know no matter what, whether I am there for you or not, you are going to make it." She saw that spirit of determination in me. That's how I kept going. At that tender age of 5 years, I would spend all my time sewing dresses, cutting pieces with my hands, with thread and needle, and be sewing. So as my father died when I was just 8 years old. My mother alone, it was difficult. So my auntie had to take me. As after primary school, there was no way. But I just thank God that my uncle was there to sponsor me in tailoring. After that, I had to start fending for myself. I had to look my way out because I said to myself that no, whether my father is there, whether somebody is there or not, I will not die in poverty. Yes, my family will not die in poverty. We are going to make it. That's what I said to myself. And I said, even if it means me working without one machine to do everything for myself, I will do it. And that's what actually happened. And today, I am at a position where when I look at my past, I say, oh God, you are really with me because many are trying. I'm seeing many hustling out there,
but they are still unable to get to the level I am today, because with that same one machine, I had to enroll to a school, to an evening school again. And I went back to secondary school where I did not go to class from 1 to 4. I went directly to Form 5, but I saw myself making it in GC advanced level, ordinary level, sorry, advanced level, right up to the university level, where I did a double degree and graduated after 4 years. I saw the grace. The grace was just overflowing. And I just had to thank God. Upon graduation, I said, no, my path is in fashion and designing. I will follow it, and I will use it to empower fellow young girls that were less privileged like I am. And since then, upon graduation, I have been volunteering with different NGOs. One is Center for Human Rights and Democracy in Africa, owned by Barrister Agbobala, is a popularly known man. Yeah, I've been working in this empowerment center where I was tailoring and other NGOs. Presently, I have established a small workshop somewhere in which I'm
Guys, you are
on
listening
my
to Olivia Takang, and we seem to be having technical issues. And that story there is quite emotional. I see the power of positivity in a lady. I see the spirit of someone who will not give up despite the odds. And that's what we like to see. Those are the type of people we like to know. Yes, after listening to her and you watching, it's up to you to decide. Does Olivia, does she have to take home 350,000 francs and a brand new website? The decision is yours watching. Then, welcome back. And over
thank
to you
you.
again. Yes.
Okay, as I was saying, presently I keep volunteering with NGOs where I am training IDPs in tailoring while managing my own little business too before the Amusi fashion contest came up. Then I said to myself that God, finally you have done it. This is this great opportunity that I've been waiting for to showcase what I can do in the world. And here we are. I said I am not ready to relent, no matter what. I am not ready for the second position. I am ready to fight, and I am ready to prove to my fans out there that they have not been voting in vain. The rest, because it doesn't depend only on me. Even if I can sew irons on my machine, if I don't have the people to stand by me and vote for me, I will never get that first prize. That's why I continue to thank them a lot for being there for me from the very onset up to this stage where I am at this level where I still don't want to. I still can't imagine finding myself in this position, seeing it like a dream. And I believe God who took me to this position will take me higher heights.
Thank you so much. And again, God never fails, especially when you don't give up despite the odds. Thank you so much. And again, one last question to you. What do you intend to do with 350,000 francs? You have the opportunity now. Network Network will not let us listen to our contestant. However, keep watching, keep voting. I've just seen a notification that the voting lines are now open. Is it Olivia you want her to take home 350,000 francs? Is it Magdal? Is it Goddy Brown? The decision is yours, and choose wisely, because whatever decision you make is going to have a huge impact in their designing career in the near future. So let's see if Olive is back. Are you back here?
Yeah, I am back.
Good.
Yeah, I
What
am.
do you want to do with 350,000 francs? This is your chance to sell yourself.
Okay, right now I can say I have two machines. I'm working with one, and I have taken in one IDP in whom she's working the other machine. I have the urge to take in more, many more to train them, but I don't have enough space. I don't have a good space, good tools. I don't have. So this 350 francs, 1,000 francs is going to do a whole lot to get me even two machines in where I am.
Okay. Guys, you
Yeah.
heard her. You heard Olive. She's looking for a bigger space. Obviously, she needs more materials. She needs more tools to be able to do her work effectively. And also she needs more space to be able to employ her maybe mentees or students where she'll be able to train. You heard what she said. So you decide, you vote wisely, keep on voting, and also keep sharing and inviting your friends to watch and encourage our contestants. We have Magdal, we have Godi still waiting. Magdal was already speaking and we had already watched her video, but we'd like to ask one more question to Magdal before we head over to Godi. Magdal, are you here? Can you hear me? Oh, that looks good. You look beautiful.
Thank you very much,
Welcome
madam.
once more. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, what are you going to do with 350,000 francs? Because it's come to my knowledge that all of you want to be the first winner. So, what do you want to do with 350,000 francs?
I just imagine the 350,000 as that God has just blessed me already, because before the outbreak of the crisis, I actually had a workshop in Bamenda, but due to the crisis running up and down, everything went down to zero. I ran without
Network challenges. So this is Magdalene again. She's still trying to speak. She's still trying to give us her
so
final pitch for the day.
I came down
Okay.
Douala. I have one machine in the house. I advertise, but
Are you okay now? Is it better? Over to you.
yeah,
Speak.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Continue.
So, so I was saying, if I should have the 350,000 francs, which I know I am going to have before the by the end of the show, the competition, I'll immediately go before the end of this month. I will make sure I have a place where I will sit. I will be able to train others. I'll be able to at least fend for myself and for my family, and life will be better. So I badly need the 350 francs because I have to start my life all over again. In Bamenda, I thought I was already established, but I have to start square zero. So I badly need the money so I can pick up my broken parts again.
Wow, that's amazing. You all heard from Magdal. Magdal is not a selfish person. She's not only thinking about herself, but she's also thinking of others. How amazing is that? So you've listened, you've watched her videos. Do you think she deserves 350,000 francs and a brand new website? It's up to you guys watching. Um, so far, I would like to ask this question to you and Olive while we are waiting for Godi to come in. What have you learned so far in this competition? What is your take-home message as far as this competition is concerned? Magdal, I'll start with you before I go to Olive.
I have learned a huge lesson from this competition, never to relent your efforts. Because at the beginning, I felt so reluctant, but that spirit keep pushing me that go in, you will make it, go in. And since I started this competition, I've had this fighting spirit, never to relent my effort. And with the little effort that I put in, I see the way people appreciate it. So I think that if I should put in more effort, I can inspire so many others, because so many others are like, oh, do you have a workshop already? I really want to learn. I just want to learn. I want to be a designer like you. So I'm really happy about this idea of the competition. And I've learned never to relent my effort and never say never.
N-
Because You don't just know. You don't just know who you inspire out there.
Mhm.
The way I see now, I have inspired so many others, and I pray that I keep inspiring them. And I'm really willing and ready to train them as they wish.
Thank you so much. And never say never. That's brilliant. And never give up. Olive, what about you? What have you learned from this competition so far?
As for me, I can really say I have really learned a lot. Yeah. Number one is networking. Yeah. I can see what Amusi is doing. She's not doing that all by herself, because if she was to stand up,
Okay.
hello.
Hello. Yes, go on.
Yeah, I don't think if Madam Linda took all by herself to organize this show, I don't think it would have been in this level. But I saw her networking with you, with other. Oh my God! When I saw it, I said, God, this is first of all a great point that I have to learn from. And I tried it and I saw it working. It's actually working already for me. And I believe
Mm.
that it's going to take me somewhere. And secondly, excuse, I've learned that time management is essential in designing, because this program coming in at a time where I was not expecting. I already had a lot of work program. Then now I'm trying to manage it too. I am having sleepless nights. But I said to myself, I am going to do it. I will not relent, no matter how difficult it is. I will not. I almost gave up last week. I cried last week. I cried in the night. I almost gave up.
Yeah. Olive here speaking. And Olive says she's learned about the
And
power of networking. Yes, go on. Are you back?
I equally want to say I have also learned that when you are determined, you will see a backup coming from nowhere. Yeah, I never knew I had people who could stand by me. I never knew, but I've seen it, and it's just like something I'm still dreaming. When I see the crowd, I'm able to pull. I say, is this for real? Is this me? So what I can say is that in this life, we don't have to relent. We have to be we have to be work we have to work very hard in order to see people, because right now I see people who are like looking up to me. They see me like somebody. Many are saying that, Olive, wow, wow, after this, I'm coming to learn work. You are going to train me. Olive, I want to be like you one day. I said, but God, what is in me? There's nothing in me. I am just ordinary. I am just putting my little effort, and they are doing the rest. I am not the one doing it. They are doing the rest by the grace of God. So I just want to say that's another thing that I've learned, that no matter what, I'll never give up. Because if I had given up, I wouldn't have been here, and I wouldn't have seen these people who are behind me. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's really, really brilliant. And you talked about what you've learned so far during this competition. You made mention of networking. Yes, as a businesswoman, I know you are already a businesswoman, whether established or not. And the skills, the talents you have, do not underlook, do not undermine them. You've talked about networking. Yes, they usually say one hand cannot tie a bundle, which Linda, she's networked quite well during this competition, and that's a huge lesson from for you, which you've already mentioned. You also mentioned about time management. Yes, because the tasks which were being given to you, you had just a few days to complete the task and for voting to
Yeah.
take place. You also mentioned of determination. When you are determined, then you have people to back you up. You have people to follow you as well and make sure you succeed. And also consistency, which you haven't mentioned, but I'll like to mention that as well. Then you talked about don't relent. You've learned that you don't have to relent your efforts and you have to work hard. I know some of the issues that occurred during the last task. They would have actually made you discouraged, but you didn't.
Yeah.
You were not discouraged. You continued because I think you believe in yourself, but you do not know how much you believe in yourself. And I just want to encourage you to continue with that spirit. And our audience, you are watching. So Olive
And
has
please,
spoken.
I have one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually want to say what I've learned is that social media literacy is very important in this generation.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think if I had no idea on how to do these things on social media, I would have gone nowhere. Because many of the contestants were disqualified not because they couldn't make it, not because they are not good designers, but many of them didn't know how to go about all this in the social media. Yes,
Yeah.
I saw somebody crying about that, and I said to myself, and I had just a little knowledge, but with a lot of effort that I put, just this period of 1 month, 2 weeks, I've gone far on social media. I can attest that.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much for that. So Olive says it's the knowledge about social media. It's very important. So you have to know, because nowadays, if you are a business person, you're an entrepreneur, and you are not on social media, and then which type of business are you doing? So that's enough about Olive for the moment. We are going to go over to our next contestant, and he's the only man in our studios today. So he's Goody Brown. But before we bring him on to say what he wants to say today, let's watch his video. Let's see what he's been up to over this week.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Aka.
Hosanna, 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 grâce à toi.
One Touch Entertainment.
With my girl,
It's still being
make her sing for them, sing for them. Tout ce que je fais, ça ne marche pas, Hosanna. Mes amis ont dit, je ne pourrais pas, malgré tout ça, je décourage pas. Mon temps arrive, et ça c'est sûr, même si aujourd'hui.
Sorry, guys.
Hosanna, 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 grâce à toi.
One Touch Entertainment.
With my girl,
It's still being
make her sing for them, sing for them. Tout ce que je fais, ça ne marche pas, Hosanna. Mes amis ont dit, je ne pourrais pas, malgré tout ça, je décourage pas. Mon temps arrive, et ça c'est sûr, même si aujourd'hui. Hosanna, 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 grâce à toi.
One Touch Entertainment.
With my girl,
It's still being
make her sing for them, sing for them. Tout ce que je fais, ça ne marche pas, Hosanna. Mes amis ont dit, je ne pourrais pas, malgré tout ça, je décourage pas. Mon temps arrive, et ça c'est sûr, même si aujourd'hui.
Thank you so much for watching the video. That is Goody Brown's work. That's what he's designed over these weeks. And while we are waiting for him to connect, he's actually connecting at the moment. Just bear with us. And it's absolutely necessary that you guys, you understand that there's an issue with network problems, and do not use that to disqualify the contestants. They are trying their best to connect as much as they can. As you can see, they are not ready to give up. And Goody, over to you. You tell us who Goody Brown is. And
Mom.
sell yourself. We want to hear from you. Take it on. Are you there, Goody? Speak as soon as your network is better.
Hosanna, 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 grâce à toi.
One Touch Entertainment.
With my girl,
It's still being
make her sing for them, sing for them. Tout ce que je fais, ça ne marche pas, Hosanna. Mes amis ont dit, je ne pourrais pas marquer tout ça, je décourage pas. Mon temps arrive et ça c'est sûr, même si aujourd'hui.
Hi, Godi, over to you and let's go.
Yes, mom.
Yes, tell us, why did you apply for this competition and what are you going to do with 350,000 francs?
Um, I applied for this competition because I saw the great benefits they were putting up, like a great envelope of 250,000 for the first prize, second prize, which is 150,000, and uh, so I discovered that just the website alone it will bring me some benefits in my fashion field. It will train me. It will let me form a network connect. It will let me form a network connection and create more marketing of the clothing and accessories, and it will make me to know my consumer strength and keep me inspiring, like creating more clothing and accessories. That's the benefit I would derive from this competition if it comes from the website, as well as the great envelope. It will give me some much benefits, especially on the fashion side. I will keep on training young Cameroonians that have already graduated and they're looking for a workshop to work. I employ them. Then I'm having these aspirations to create a fashion academy, especially back here in Cameroon, as well as keep on training young holiday makers, which is one of my projects that I've been going on with. Uh, and another point, if I win this competition, I'll be reaching out to the internal displaced people, especially in the northwest and the southwest region of Cameroon. Uh, especially for those who are having aspirations in studying fashion and designing, as well as I will create a logistics services mainly for fashion and designing services. I will get essential equipment which are needed in a fashion shop, which goes a long way to satisfy customer service, as well as I will help solve internal and external problems faced inside the fashion company back here in Cameroon, and goes a long way to satisfy customers with the brief loyalty, and it will keep me moving with my customers' aim, which is uh, satisfying them with a brief down loyalty. There's a lot I'll benefit from this competition.
You, what have you learned so far from this competition, Godi? Can you hear me? Okay, guys, we are still having some technical problems there with Godi. You listen to him, and if you are just joining in, you're watching the Voice of Hope Media. It's an unusual edition today for our Let's Give It a Voice. So today we've been talking about a Moses Young Designers Contest, where this competition was launched way back in March, and they started with 16 contestants. And over the weeks, each week they had a task to design something. And they did that. They accomplished, and the public had to vote for them. And the juries also had to make a decision. And now we are down to 3 contestants. Today they are having the live finals show, and they are here to tell us. They've so far told us what pushed them into applying for this competition. They've told us their plans for the future. They've also told us what they've learned in this competition so far. And looking at the 3 of them, no one wants the second prize. All of them want the first prize, which is 350,000 francs with a brand new website. And this 350,000 francs CFA has been donated by the main sponsor, who is Linda Amungwa of the Amusi Beauty and Fashion. Then the second prize is 150,000 francs CFA. But the sponsor has chosen to stay anonymous, which we respect. In addition to the first prize, the person will go home with a brand new website. Just imagine. Just imagine you have 350,000 francs in your hand and then a brand new website, which will have maintenance for a year. Are you guys watching? So you decide, you've listened to them, you've watched their videos, and you've also heard what they intend to do with this 150,000 francs or 150,000 francs. One of the things that has actually stood out is the fact that they are not selfish. They want to share with the others. They want to also use their experience to help others out there, especially the IDPs, especially young individuals out there who need some form of help, who need some form of training, and who are interested in the fashion career. So, guys, you've watched them, you've listened to them, you've watched their videos of what they've designed so far over the weeks. And so it's up to you now to decide whether they really need this amount of money, whether they really deserve a website, a brand new website. So I'm going to give, bear with me, guys. So I'm going to give each and every one of you the chance to say your last word before we end our show today. And this is your last chance. I really wish this 350,000 francs was available for each and every one of you. But as it is, it's for one person and then 150,000 francs for another person. So you all have the chance to say your last words before we end our show. Thank you. Olive, over to you.
Yeah, excuse Madam AC, I can say I will always end my words by thanking God Almighty, who always gives me the grace and the opportunity to sail through whatsoever I am doing. Yeah, I'll start by thanking him for starting with me and bringing me up to this level where he's ending with me. Secondly, I want to thank all my fans, all my brothers, my sisters, my neighbors who have contributed to push me to this stage in many ways. I have people who don't have phones that they can vote for me, but they go out there in the quartier, they beg for numbers. They come and give me that, take this is the only way we can help you. Yeah, they have been doing it so many ways. So I continue to thank them. I can't even thank them enough because if I'm to give them anything, I don't know what I can give to them. Only God will bless them. And I equally want to continue thanking my social media fans. Those I've never met, they only see me online. They see me posting my work. Only through those works that I post online, they already believe in me and they are ready to stand by me. I keep thanking them and I say my God will richly bless them. And I equally want to thank the organizers, the entire team of Amusi Beauty and Fashion, which you are included. Madam Linda, Mr. Jude, Mr. Ferdinand, and all the rest. And even all the contestants, my teammates. I want to thank them all for the cooperation, for the love, the newfound love I found, the newfound family I found. Hello, in this team. I thank them a lot. I'm sure Magda can attest to this because the rate at which we are getting closer, someone would not even tell that we are competitors. I want to just thank her for her cooperation. She has always been there for me. Just that we don't bring everything in front for you guys to see, but behind we are friends. Even Godzy Brown can attest to that. Yeah, we do communicate, we do cooperate, we help each other. I just want to thank them all, most especially to Madam Linda. May God bless her for her efforts, for her works. May God bless her business. And I pray that the season 2 of this contest will be more than what we can imagine. That's what I have to say for now. Thank you all, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Olive, for that. And just to mention, competition doesn't mean enmity. You can still be
Yeah,
competitors and you are very good friends. just that each
Yeah.
person has to strive to win whatever the prize is. So thank you so much for that networking and for that team spirit. We also appreciate the time you've taken to be part of this competition and to be able to showcase your talents, your skills, and your resilient nature, which I do really like and I appreciate. So, Godi,
Thank
over to you. This is your last chance to tell us your last words in a few minutes. 2 minutes, over to you, Godi. Are you there? While we are waiting, we just want to thank each and every one of you watching for sharing and also inviting your friends to watch and also to vote for our contestants. They rely so much on your votes for them to be able to win. Godi, are you ready? While we are waiting for Godi, Magdal, what is your last word?
I would like to thank the Amuses Fashion and Beauty Design Enterprise in a very special way for giving us this opportunity to learn new things, to meet new people, to impact us in our journey of designing. I am so grateful. Indeed, I have learned a lot. In the second place, I would like to thank each and everyone out there who has supported me in one way or the other from day one. They have really been a great support to me. If not, I would not have been where I am today. Without them, I would not be here. They have been voting, they have been encouraging me, they have been praying for me. I want to say thank you. And I want to thank God Almighty for making it possible, for giving, for inspiring the Amuses and Fashion Enterprise with this wonderful idea, for keeping us going up to today. I say thank you to everybody. I am so grateful. And I continue to pray and I beg on your votes and support. I will not carry that crown tomorrow if they leave me where I am now. I continue to count on their support. And I have one prayer to do for them if I make it in this competition. I will not mention it here, but at the end, I am going to mention it today. I have just one prayer to make for them if I have that crown. I will visit an orphanage in their name, because if I want to say, let me give data, activate data to everybody who has supported me, it will not help them in any way. So I only have a humble prayer to make for them, and that will be to visit any orphanage or any displaced people's center. I am grateful. Continue to vote for me, and we remain a family. Thank you very much.
Wow, that's amazing. And the fact that you are going to visit an orphanage for your followers, for those who have been voting for you, that's really very kind of you. And thank you so much for that. Godi, without any waste of time, let's come to you.
Yeah, ma.
Your last word.
I would like to thank. Yeah, I would like to thank first of all the Amusi Fashion and my other colleagues from the other side. I've met them for the first time, and I've already made a family with them. And I'll thank my friends, family members who have been voting for me. It has not yet ended. Please, I'm still counting on you. I still need your votes. Let's just bring this thing home and uh, and derive the benefits that God's Brown Fashion will be offering to the public, if in case he brings back this Amnesty Fashion Award. And special thanks to Madame Linda and the team. He used more strength and more and moreover, special thanks goes to God Almighty, who has guided us throughout this competition. And I'm praying we should not just end here. uh, there will be more competitions coming in from the other directions, as well as young fashion designers with their own talent will be joining. And I pray to meet each and everyone day by day. Thanks you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Godi. And hopefully you will meet the team one day, maybe very soon. Who knows? And I just want to wish each and every one of you here good luck and let the best win.
Thank you.
That's all I can say. Permit me use this opportunity now to thank the Amusi Beauty and Fashion business, the Amusi team for coming up with this competition, the Amusi's Young Designers Contest. This has been a big eye opener to everyone out there that when you have the chance to help someone, do. Do not worry whether you are viable enough to help somebody. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be Mark Zuckerberg or you don't have to be Bill Gates to be able to help someone out there. These are the little deeds that we do that create an impact in other people's lives. And this competition, like I said, it has been an eye opener to each and every one of us out there. So if you've been thinking of helping someone, you don't necessarily have to take out huge sums of money and hand the money over to that person. Helping can be in the form of a competition like this one. Even if they do not win, there's something. There are things which they will take home. One of them is they would have networked, like Olivia said. They would have learned some skills which they didn't know, especially connecting on social media. They would have also learned about time management. And as a business person, as an entrepreneur, they would have also learned how to have confidence and believe in themselves. We do all know that there are certain times where you don't feel like you are capable of doing something, even though you know that those skills are deep down there. Sometimes you need a push from another person to be able to bring out the skills, to be able to bring out the talents in you. So my word to each and every one of you is, even if you do not win, do not relent your efforts. Yes, you've heard me well. Even if you don't win, if you don't take home 350,000 francs, if you don't take home 150,000 francs, or you don't go home with a brand new website, you are still a winner because you've gained quite a lot over this period. I want to thank more especially the team that put everything together as far as this competition is concerned. Um, Linda, I will always thank you once more. We also have the host of the semifinals, Ferdinand Wenger, who hosted the show last week. Thank you so much for that. I also want to wish the jury members who are in the background, but they're doing a very great job in deciding who has to go where or who has to be in the next step of the competition. I thank you all so much. All the other contestants who had left the competition before, do not feel bad. You are not a failure. You didn't leave the competition because you didn't know what you were doing. We relied on the public for their votes, and we relied 50% on the juries to also make a decision. Obviously, in a competition, someone has to win, someone has to be better than another person. So do not give up. Keep trying, keep doing your best, and more will come your way. But before we leave, I would just want to play their videos once more so we watch them and be able to make a proper decision of who has to take home that trophy of 350 francs, 50,000 francs as first prize, with a brand new website and 1 year maintenance. Can you imagine that? I'm getting excited as if I'm the one who is going to win this amount of money. So we want to thank Linda again for being the sponsor of that huge amount of money. We want to thank Jude Song for sponsoring the website and for saying that he's going to maintain the website for a whole year. We also want to thank the sponsor for the second prize, who chose to remain anonymous, and we still appreciate that. We still respect that, for donating 150,000 francs for the second winner. So who is going to be the first winner? Who is going to be the second winner? We are going to get the results at the end of the show or at the end of today. If you are still watching, you have to keep on voting because the voting lines have been open for a while now. Like I said, let me play the videos once more. You watch and then you make a proper decision. Please take your time and decide carefully.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is 𝐀𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐞'𝐬, contestant number 3, Team Jude of 𝐘𝐨𝐮𝐧𝐠 Fashion and Design Contest. I'm here to make a presentation of task 2 of the show, which is to make a presentation of any good outfits that we have ever made as fashion designers.
Kata keki kata, oh kata, kata. Hosanna, 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 grâce à toi.
One Touch Entertainment.
Give me the mic, girl.
It is feel me.
Mika, sing for them, sing for them.
Tout ce que je fais, ça ne marche pas, Hosanna. Mes amis ont dit, je ne pourrais pas, malgré tout ça, je décourage pas. Mon temps arrive, et ça c'est sûr, même si aujourd'hui.
Hello, guys, and thank you so much for watching with us. Thank you for voting. Thank you for deciding who is going to take home 350,000 francs with a brand new website, or who is going to take home 150,000 francs CFA. We do appreciate your patience, despite the fact that we had network issues. We really, really do appreciate the time you spent here watching and sharing and inviting your friends, and most especially voting for our contestants to win. It's been a long journey with them, a long journey of experience, of knowing, understanding what their skills are and their talents, and also to be able to showcase these skills and these talents, and also the networking that they've learned and that those they've got connected with. We just want to thank each and every one of you. You've watched their videos for the last time for during this show today, and we count on you for their votes. We pray you are able to make the best decision, and so that the best person should be able to win. And take home message to all the contestants is, when you find yourself in a competition like this, make sure you follow instructions as you are given. Make sure you keep to time. Yes, and make sure you connect with others, because a competition is not always a negative thing. So we've come to the end of our show today, and you guys, you take care and wish you all the best. I wish each and every one of you could win this 350,000 francs, but let the best win. In French, they say que le meilleur gagne. So take care for now and bye. It's AC, your host at the Voice of Hope Media. Bye bye.